Hi, you beautiful lot. How are you all? Hopefully you didn't get caught in that thunderstorm earlier on. Oh my goodness, bit of a shock to the system, wasn't it? Hopefully it'll clear the air and it will all feel a nice fresh breeze and a little bit lighter than it has been. It's been quite hot, hasn't it? So today, super quick, as I always say, arts and crafts activity. Now this is a super special one because what we're going to do in school is we're going to make a great big rainbow wall. And I want all of you to be a part of this. So we're going to make a rainbow wall that reminds us of all the experiences that we've been having during this coronavirus and lockdown, but also reminding us of all the wonderful things that have been going on, all the hope, all the fantastic positivity that we've all experienced. Things like, for me, my memory that I'm going to put on mine, you'll see what I'm going to say in a minute, is going to be the Amazing Staff videos, because I have thoroughly enjoyed them and it's been a really beautiful, beautiful pleasure to get together with all of my friends from school and all of your teachers and to do these fun things each week that hopefully has brought lots and lots of smiles to all of you. That's going to be my memory. So what I'm going to ask you to do, and it doesn't matter how you do it, is make your own rainbow. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of ideas of how to do it for yourself, but there are other ways of doing it. You might want to use lots of ripped up bits of tissue paper. You might want to use crayons. You might want to use some paint. You might want to make it out of cardboard, whatever you've got at home. And what we're going to do is we're going to take all the rainbows that everybody's made, and hopefully the staff will join in too. And we're going to put them all into a rainbow. And it's going to be on the wall where the great big tree is with all the poppies at the moment. So we're going to put it on there so it's something nice and bright and cheerful for everybody to see when we all return to school, and any visitors that we've got coming in will love to see all the wonderful things you've been up to during the lockdown. So let me give you some ideas. Now, the size of this rainbow needs to be not much bigger than a simple square. If you look at a basic phone, mine's quite a big phone. If you look at quite a basic phone, no bigger than that. All right, so if you look at a mobile phone, no bigger than a mobile phone. And that way, hopefully we can have enough that we can make a lovely, great big rainbow. So what I'd like you to try to do, now mine, the two ideas I've got for you today are really quite simple. My first one is a very, very simple one that's just colouring in. So the rainbow tends to go in the same order, and you remember it as Richard of York gave battle in vain. So it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue. It's meant to be indigo and violet, but I didn't have a second purple. So all you're going to do is you're going to colour in your rainbow, just like this. So I'm colouring mine in, but like I said, you might want to do scrunched up bits of tissue paper. You might only have 4 colours. That's absolutely fine. Something nice and bright though, so that you know that it's a nice rainbow. And the important part of your rainbow is that at the end of it, there needs to be a cloud. I'm not going to bore you with all the colouring in, but I will finish mine and then I'll show you. Hopefully when it's in school, or you might get a text or an email from your teachers encouraging you to do this. So I'll send a picture of it there. So the important bit, we colour in the rainbow, however many colours you've got, however you want to do it. Pen, paint, tissue paper. My other option, I've got some paper that I found in the staff room today. So the other option you've got is to cut out, now to do this, to make these strips out of the coloured paper that I've got, I found 2 bowls. One is bigger than the other one. And all I did on my piece of paper, I put down my bowl and I used a pen that I could see, and I drew only halfway round the bowl. So if you want to do this, you need to make sure you've asked a grown-up, obviously. So I only drew halfway around the bowl, and then I put the smaller one inside, making sure that there's a gap, and then I drew halfway around that one, and then it makes a nice little arc. All right, so that's what I did to get my bits of paper like this. And then what you could do, just get rid of those little bits of paint, glue. What you can do is then glue these down onto a white piece of paper. Oh, let's put it down here actually, and then I can make space for a cloud. Like this. There's the red one. And then we've we've got the orange one. You want to overlap them slightly so that you can see there's no white gaps. There we are, there's an orange one. And then I won't keep doing it because it will bore you, but we'll just keep going the same way with all the colours. There's a yellow, there's a green, and there's a blue or a purple. So you can colour it in or stick them on like that, and then at the end you need to have, which clearly I haven't done, but you need to leave enough space for a cloud. And then what you're going to do in your cloud, so on this one you can see there's a cloud, and in your cloud you're going to write a memory or a word or something that explains how you've been feeling or explains something that you've done that you've really enjoyed during lockdown. So in here I'm going to write making fun videos with the staff for the children. All right, and then once you've done it, you're going to cut it out, and then you need to get it to us in school. Now, I'm not quite sure how we're going to go about doing that, so I will have a chat to the teachers first, and I will let you know how we can do that. If you're coming into school, or if you're popping into school because your parents are picking something up, you can always drop it off at reception. If you aren't coming into school, then I will figure out a way for you to be able to get this to us. It might be that I put a little post box or something by the gates and you can just pop it in the post box. The other option you've got is, and I'm going to lift this back up now because you don't need to see anymore, I've shown you what to do. The other option is you could do it digitally. So you could make a rainbow with a little cloud on the computer and write your words or your, so it might be one word, it might be, let me think of a word, worried, it might be worried, or it could be a word like perseverance. That's one of our 9 habits, isn't it? Perseverance. So you've all been persevering with lockdown. So that would be a good one. Hopeful. You might be hopeful because you are hoping that it's going to end one day and that we're all going to get back to school in some sorts of normality. Or it could be a memory. So it might be making a, making a castle with my family, or having a VE Day picnic. That might be one. Once you've done that, if you do it digitally, you can always email it to us. So you can email it to your teachers. And if I get the teachers to send you their contact details or a way of being able to send it in, we'll do that when we let you know how we're going to go about doing this. So you'll get a text or you'll get an email and it'll let you know how to do that. All right, so good luck, have fun, and hopefully we will get lots and lots and lots of these in, and then we'll be able to make a beautiful big rainbow wall that will remind us when we're all back together of just what we've come through, how far we've come and how brilliant we've all been. All right, so good luck, have fun making your rainbows. I cannot wait to see them. Look after yourselves, take care, and I'll see you very soon.